Alright, I just saw something on CNN which wasn't really news, but I'm gonna do it. It says to look back at Bush's legacy, and I get to give my opinion on it. So enjoy the show. I was looking back at President Bush's whole 8 years in office, and it's broken up into parts. Even before he was president, he got put into a category with that whole crazy election with Al Gore, where the people wanted Al Gore, but then the Electoral College is like, the people don't know what they're doing, and here's your next president, Bush. So after all that nonsense and controversy, he goes a whole year with going about subpar. I don't know, I don't really remember what he did much, but he was the president. We have to accept the fact he was the president. Then comes that day we all remember, September 11th, 01. Boom! Jihads attack the World Trade. Now everyone has their own opinions. It was done by the government, it was done by Afghanistan. All that aside, you have to look about how he handled it. Whether he knew about it, whether he didn't. Once again, all that aside, we all still rallied behind the guy. You can't deny it. Everyone was like, yeah, we're right behind you. So kudos on handling 9/11 and how this man really did get every American together as one, strong. All of us became patriotic all of a sudden, hanging up flags. And don't lie, you know damn well before 9/11, no one put up flags and shit. But after 9/11, everyone's an American, everyone loves it. Alright, that done. So now, after that, what do? Well, we gotta attack someone, so we go after Afghanistan. So, after Osama bin Laden. Okay, we're there. We're in that area of Afghanistan. Okay, so we're fighting there for 2 years, and then comes 03. What happened in 03? We decided to go to Iraq. Boom, Iraq. We all agreed. Once again, we're all like, yes, we gotta get them bastards. Woo, all gun-ho. Once again, before the second election. All this is going on, first term. Everyone loved this guy the first term, and some didn't, but still. People still liked him. Alright, everyone was all gun-ho for Iraq. So we go to Iraq. And before the year is even out, we get Saddam Hussein. Yes, good job, President Bush. Alright, this is all before 04. 04 comes rolling around. It's an election year. He gets the whole Republican bid. And then we got this guy, John Kerry, who's another dumbass. And now everyone's like, oh, lesser of two evils, because now we're in Iraq. Why are we still there? We already got rid of their leader. Oh, we got to rebuild Iraqi freedom. And the another thing is, everyone completely forgot about Afghanistan by this time. We're still in Afghanistan. So now that we already forgotten about another war, we're already starting to hate Bush for some reason. We start to hate him more. So we start to hate him, and he comes another election where no one liked the two candidates. It was funny. I was older, but I didn't care about it as much as the other one back in 2000 because I didn't like the two candidates. And when that happens, America gets screwed because everyone's like, oh, John Kerry is gonna end the war, but then he had his little agenda. I don't even remember. I just know he's a dumbass. Even though he's from Mass, he was a dumbass. And then we have Bush. Boom, push comes shove. Bush wins. He's president next 4 years. How does he do? Bad. He does bad because now we're stuck in two wars. One completely lost in the shadows of another. Literally. Because now we're forgetting about we've been in now Afghanistan now for longer than World War II. What? We're getting to the end of this man's year, and what happens? The market decides to crash and burn. Nice. So he really had a whole yin and yang type of presidency. First 4 years, people didn't mind him. He did his thing. People backed him in a lot of his decisions. But then once we realized they were bad, whoop, flip the scale. We hate the guy. So, you know what? I gave him subpar. He wasn't terrible. He was terrible in the second half, but he was good in the first. So, subpar president, not as bad as some of the ones we had in the past. You know? People still have to, like Nixon. He's done good things, but everyone hates him just because of Watergate. So, let that marinate, and that's my take on President Bush. What's his legacy? His legacy is, he wasn't too bright, and I think a lot of people used him as a puppet. That's the whole reason he wanted to get elected. The only reason the Republicans want him because they wanted him to go to war. Put him in office, you get what you want. So that's my take on it, and that's the truth. Thanks for listening.